Hi guys, thanks for watching the videos as always, and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. And there's lots of videos of RC-116 tanks on there, videos of our battlefield, all kinds of good stuff. So anyway, what we have here today is I've built actually two 3D printed upper Brumbars. So we have this one here that we're showing central, and then we have this one here. This one's a little more finished, got a different headlight, got antennas mounted on it. That came out pretty good. So we'll just, this will be a little bit of an operational test for it. So let me give you the background on it. First, the upper is, as I said, 3D printed. And the lower is actually a Henlong, lower ordered. And what you basically have to do is cut away the superstructure that's above this line here for the front, and of course on the back you can see it too. So it's not hard to do, to cut it away, and it mounts quite easily onto the top. And then we did the attack Zimmerit, which I think adds to the model, always makes it look interesting. It has Ludwig's side Scherzen plating. I hope I pronounced that right. And it's all individually mounted so that it's easily removable. Because most of the time, if I'm going to battle with this thing, I take those side plates off to battle with. It has metal tracks, metal sprockets, and metal idlers. It's got a metal gearbox in it. It has a Clark board, TK50, that Clark was kind enough to give me a really nice gun effect, which we'll get to in a second here. And as you can see, what we did this time, instead of having the IR units separate, usually there's a magnet on top and it just sits on there, a magnet and wire. We actually incorporated it, my good friend Tom, incorporated it into the receiver system. So the emitter is on the side here and the receiver is up here. So that's quite a nice look. All right, so let's fire this thing up. Let's see what happens here. So we have power switch, and we also have a smoker control in the top here in the top hatch. All right, we'll get our radio on. Again, this is the TK50S, so it's S-Bus, operates S-Bus with a FlySky i6S. I've just got a regular tag and speaker in here. It could go with an upgrade if you wanted, but I think it sounds quite nice. Of course, the only machine gun is this one over here, but I did this one to scale. I didn't want to put in a flash one, so this one's actually to scale. And so we have elevation, and the only real wonky on it is the traverse. Both tanks, the traverse is kind of very weakly set up. It's not. It needs to be improved. Let's put it that way. So yeah, so again, there's your machine guns, but this is my favorite sound effect of this tank. I just love the sound of that howitzer, and of course the sound of the empty casing being dropped. So and maybe guys, leave some comments for me. I need some help here. As you can see, like the barrel is massive, so I can actually put my finger in the end of the barrel. So I don't know about doing a flash, because the flash is just one small bulb, and it would sit in the end of this thing and kind of look goofily. So what I was thinking is actually a solid rod that would come up the barrel but be mounted to the outside frame, so that when you fire, the recoil I would put a switch at the back so that when it recoiled back, the bulb would actually be exposed, and then it would flash once it went back. Now that's going to take some engineering and dinking around, obviously. Okay, so now we're going to do... So it's got quite good sound for the engine. I'm just going to lift this up, and it's got, as you can see, the smoker's already running. Let's make sure that's fairly stable. So this was all, this back plate that sits up here, it was on the Brummbar, and this is all fabricated, little tube, the way they had it on that tank. So as you can see, lots of smoke. So I'm just going to shut the smoke off. There we go. So we don't use up all the smoke fluid. And I've set up the parameters on the endpoints for this tank to run it fairly slow. So you can actually make it crawl pretty good. It's not going to really show it here. It's when you run it on the road, but you get the idea. Neutral turning. And I love the squeaky tracks. That's another great part about this board. Love it. So on this one, I used a no-tech light here. Unfortunately, the wiring is, something happened that's got a split in it or something, so I've lost power to this light. The other one's just a regular light, and it works pretty good. But yeah, overall, I'm quite pleased with the way it came out, and we've had it running on the battlefield. So I'm going to do a battlefield run with both of them operating and firing and so on and so forth. And we'll do that at the battlefield on Saturday. That we have our battle day coming up. So thanks again for watching, and as always, subscribe to the channel and have some fun with watching some of the other videos.